Hi, welcome to the Beautifully Fierce Virtual Fitness Studio. I am so glad that you decided to join us, and I wanted to send you a quick welcome and just share a little bit about it. I know when I first was invited to do these virtual boot camps, as they were called at the time, I didn't really know anything about them, and it's a little bit intimidating, so I thought I would just walk you through it and hopefully make it a little less confusing or intimidating or things like that. So, our virtual fitness studio is held in an app. I love it. We have a great community of ladies in there. We are a community made up of all different kind of ladies, from college students to single girls to moms to career ladies to older ladies. You name it, we have it. So I'm sure you can find your niche in here. We are a shame-free, judgment-free crew, and we are all focused on growing daily in our health from the inside out. To me, your physical health is just a symptom of health in other areas of your life. So emotional, relational, spiritual, all of those affect each other. And you cannot work on one without working on the other. And you cannot see success in one without having some success in the other. They do go hand in hand. I'm a big proponent of working on all aspects of your health, not just the physical, although we do focus on that. So if you're ever wanting tips or ideas for how to do that or practical things to do, definitely reach out to me or your coach, whoever invited you to this. We're happy to help you figure that out. I know for me personally, in the last couple of years, it's been very connected, working on my emotional health or seeing a therapist or working on my relationship with my husband, and even my relationship with myself has been very tied to my physical health. And I've been blown away that for the first time, I have the best results I've ever had physically. And I'm also in the best place I've ever been emotionally, relationally, that type of thing. And it's not a coincidence. You can't separate your heart, your soul, your body. They're all connected and they're supposed to work together. So we are not here to compete with anyone but ourselves. We are a crew of ladies who are genuinely here to cheer you on. We're here to cheer each other on. We're here to cheer each other's successes and be there for each other in the hard stuff too. And if you come into this and you start looking at everyone else or seeing what they're doing or how great results they're getting, and you start feeling discouraged about yourself, it's not going to work for you, and you're going to give up, or you're going to stop showing up, and you're not going to get the results that you want. We have got to learn how to be in an environment where we can see other people kicking ass and we can say, awesome job, you're doing great, and maybe I'm not there yet, but I'm still going to show up and do my best. I feel like we've grown up in a culture where we aren't taught really how, especially as women, to cheer each other on and to really genuinely have each other's backs and be excited for the other person while still working on ourselves. So this is the place to do that, because it's kind of something that I require, and we've had a culture built around, and I'm just really excited to give that to people. So don't think that anybody else is comparing themselves to you. They shouldn't be, and don't compare yourself to anyone else. This is your journey, and it's going to look very different than anyone else's. To have some success in your journey, I'm going to give you a few tips. One is to show up in the app, even if you're not doing your best, even if you missed a workout, even if you fell off the wagon. Show up however you are. You can say, hey, I fell off the wagon today. Hey, I'm really struggling with this today. Hey, I didn't get my workout in today. That's great. We're here to support you and to help you and to say, how can we help you? Be encouraged with where you're at. Number 2 is to dig in. Don't just focus on the physical. Ask for tips on how to work on other aspects of your health too. You get out of this kind of what you put in. And so if you can really try to dig into this and make it a priority, schedule those workouts, make sure they're happening, say no to other things so that you can make sure you're getting those workouts in. Go grocery shopping ahead of time, meal plan, talk to your family, say, hey guys, I really want us to all focus on becoming healthy together, and have them help you make a grocery list or meals or things like that. Get everybody on board. Make it about becoming healthy, not about skinny or seeing a certain number on the scale. I am not a proponent of measuring health necessarily by the scale or by being quote unquote skinny. I think health is a number of things. It's about being strong. It's about how you feel. Are you tired? Do you have energy? Do you even want to play with your kids? The food that you're eating, is it making you feel worse or feel better? Is it helping your brain? Is it helping you be stronger? Is it helping you run faster, is what I tell my kids. Is it going to make you sick? That type of thing. It's not about being skinny or fat or anything like that. Those are terms I don't even teach my kids because I'm not a proponent of that. I'm a proponent of health. And I'm definitely a proponent of health looking different for everyone. Don't expect us all to look like some skinny Barbie in here. We are not, and that's not our goal. Like I said, everyone looks different because everyone's health is going to be different for them. And I'm just here to help you become the healthiest, happiest version of you. So what it looks like a little bit in the studio on a day-to-day basis. So for the first couple of weeks of the month, we have what's called a challenge. And that's basically where we have themed content around something. I've done everything from around a book I was reading at the time to beauty and fashion tips that I love to share, to tips for building strong arms. Like we do all different kinds of themes for our content. That goes typically about 12 to 14 days. But then when that's over, we don't stop. We're still in there. We're still active. We're still logging our Shakeology, our workouts. We're still showing up and participating because we will still have content for you. It just won't be part of that challenge per se. Sometimes with the challenge, we have prizes associated with participation or things like that. So it's really fun and it's just a great way to help motivate you and stay on track. When you jump into something like this with a group, you have a much better success rate of sticking with it than if you do it alone. So I encourage you to get to know the people in the group. If there's someone that you feel like you click with, exchange phone numbers so that you can start checking in and saying, hey, did you get your workout in today? Or hey, how are you doing with nutrition today? Or hey, did you try this recipe? It's really delicious. Doing it with a friend is going to make it way more fun, first of all. And then second of all, you have such a higher success rate together. In fact, I heard a scientist, he studies the art of happiness, talking about success rate and that our success rate together is 83% versus our success rate alone of 3%. And that was huge for me in realizing how important it is to have community of like-minded people who are all working on the same thing. It can't just be anyone, right? You need people who are also trying to work on their health because if all your friends are still wanting to go out and have cheesy fries and extra cocktails, that's not really going to help you. So you want to make sure you have the right kind of community that's doing the same things with you, which is why we have this virtual fitness studio in the first place. We're just a community of positive, supportive, excited, growing people, and we love to welcome new people in. We love to share ideas, share best practices. We don't hold any secrets. We're here to help everyone succeed because we recognize that we have more success together. So dig in. I'm so glad that you're here. Don't hesitate to reach out to me or your coach with any questions, and let's get rocking.